Hi guys! I know it has been forever and I'm really sorry. Thank you guys so much for being really patient with me. But Pokemon Showdown recently updated so that they do have a new tier for Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. That means that you can try out the new Megas. So if you guys did not know this, definitely go on to Pokemon Showdown and try them out. I will be trying them out and I will be making videos of it. So I'm really excited because I am finding that excitement in Pokemon again and in making videos. So that is awesome for both of us because then you guys get videos and I get to make videos and it's fun and we get to talk about it, and yeah. So in this video I am trying out Mega Swampert and I'm just going to explain Mega Swampert's changes in his stats, what movesets that I like to use and what spread and stuff, and what team is a good suggestion or this team that I decided to have with my Mega Swampert. So first of all, let's just talk about Mega Swampert's stats. So Mega Swampert got a massive attack boost, his attack going from 110 to 150, so that's fucking amazing. And he also got a boost in his defense, special attack, special defense, and his speed. His defenses went up a little bit more than his speed and his special attack did. His defense going from 90 to 110, and his special defense also going from 90 to 110. And then his special attack and his speed going up by 10, which is great. So 70 speed with Swift Swim, and what Swift Swim does is if in the rain, the Pokemon's speed is doubled. So with 70 base speed and Swift Swim, you have a lot of leeway pretty much to put more stats into attack and HP, or you don't have to put it into HP, you could try defense or special attack if you want to do like a mixed Swampert. But I found that with 158 EVs put into speed, you do outspeed Mega Sceptiles with a speed increasing nature. So even at Adamant and only 158 EVs into your speed, you will outspeed Mega Sceptile that is Jolly or Timid. But of course that is if you are already Mega Evolved and you have your Swift Swim activated. So definitely keep that in mind. The moveset I decided to go for is Waterfall. Of course, that is a no-brainer. You want the Stab Waterfall that will be in the rain that's gonna do a fucking shit ton to anything that doesn't resist it. And then you have Earthquake for the double stab, 100 power ground move, also no-brainer. You got Ice Punch to fucking Ice Punch some Sceptiles in the nuts, because fuck those guys, and also fuck other grass Pokemon, because obviously grass Pokemon are gonna fuck you up. And then for your last slot, you're gonna want to put either Superpower or Low Kick. Pretty much this is for Ferrothorns. So Superpower actually does do more damage to Ferrothorns than Low Kick does, but keep in mind you do get the attack and defense drop. So if you'd rather just put Low Kick, I believe Low Kick only does around 50 to 60%, but then Superpower does like high 50 to like high 60%. So that's really up to you. I decided to put Superpower for any other Steel type Pokemon that could potentially wall me. For the rest of the team, you have to have Politoed, because Politoed's your only Drizzle user that is allowed. I know, he looks like a fucking asshat. Nobody likes Politoed. But you gotta give him the Damp Rock. I decided to go Scald, Toxic, Protect, Ice Beam, and with the standard physically defensive set, since I do have a Scizor and I do have a Latios who do have kind of high special defense, and we don't really have a physical tank, so there we go, Politoed, you fucking shit whore. I hate Politoed, but you know what, I've grown to like him just because I really like Swift Swim, and he's the only Pokemon I can use that has Drizzle. Another Pokemon I decided to add was Scizor. Since you are going to have the rain, Scizor in the rain is awesome because you do lose your huge fire weakness. I mean, you still have a fire weakness, but it's less of a fire weakness because it is in the rain. I decided to go Choice Band, Technician of course, Bullet Punch, Superpower, U-Turn, and Knockoff. Keep in mind that this is the ORAS OU, so you actually do have access to Bug Bite now. So you can put Bug Bite if you'd like, but I do like U-Turn since I decided to use the Choice Banded Scizor. And I went 252 attack, 108 speed, 148 HP, Adamant. The reason I go 108 speed is because with this speed you can outspeed the regular tank Heat Rans and bop them in the face with a Superpower. The next Pokemon I decided to put in here is Thunderous. So far, water tanks really wall us, so we do need a stab powerful thunder move, so why not go for a Thunderous? And since we do have the rain, why not use Thunder? You might not want to depend on that, so you can always put Thunderbolt if you'd like, but I've just been trying Thunder, and I went Dark Pulse, Focus Blast, and Thunder Wave to fuck up any agility users or any Dragon Dance users that might want to try to fuck with my Mega Swampert, because this team is all about Mega Swampert. I might consider either putting HP Ice instead of Dark Pulse or Focus Blast, but right now I'm okay with this. And then you go Prankster, 252 speed, 252 special attack, Timid. Next I have Latios. I might change Life Orb into something different because I don't really like having 2 Life Orbs, but so far it hasn't been too bad for me. Standard, Defog, Draco Meteor, Psyshock, and Hidden Power Fire. Be careful with the Hidden Power Fire though, because it isn't stab and it is a 60 power move, and if you are in the rain it's obviously going to do less, so definitely be careful with that. I might even change that to Surf, possibly, or maybe something else. Oh, maybe even a Grass Knot or Energy Ball. Actually, Grass Knot or Energy Ball would probably be a lot better, so let's actually do Energy Ball. I don't know, let's do Grass Knot. Whatever. Either way, Grass Knot, Energy Ball, or HP Fire. It's all up to you. 252 Special Attack, 252 Speed, and Timid. And then my last Pokemon is Kabutops, and Kabutops is perfect for this team because Kabutops also gets Swift Swim and Stealth Rocks. And I was making this team with Michael, and he was asking me, are there any Pokemon that have Swift Swim and Stealth Rocks? And he was like, probably not, right? And I was like, actually no, because Kabutops is a fucking badass. So I put a Focus Sash on mine. I've never tried Kabutops with Focus Sash, but when I was using it earlier, it definitely actually helped out a lot, especially if I do wanted to end up using him for a Stealth Rocker, like a dedicated Stealth Rocker. I went Stealth Rocks, Aqua Jet, Waterfall, Stone Edge, 252 attack, 252 speed, and adamant. I didn't really do any calcs to see if I need all the speed, so I'm just doing 252 speed, adamant, da-da-da-da. That is my team. Pretty much with this team, you want to try to get rid of anything that threatens Mega Swampert, and there aren't too many things that threaten Mega Swampert. You just gotta look out for the things that resist both his stabs or any of his moves, pretty much. So like I said, Ferrothorns will be a huge issue, but once you get rid of those guys, Swampert is pretty much free to sweep this team as long as you got the rain up. So that is my explanation of my team and everything, and I will be showing you guys a battle in 3, 2, 1. Alright, so as you can see, I'm down here because I'm Ratadactyl, hello, and I'm facing Perfect, because this man is perfect. And we both have a very, very OU looking team, even when we sport our new Megas. I got the Mega Swampert and he's got the Mega Metagross. I decided against his team that I will open with my Politoed and get the rain up. He decides to go with Clefable, and I'm just gonna go for a Scald and see how much it does. That did not do too much, so that's telling me he might be especially defensive Calm Minder. So he goes for the Toxic, and I'm just gonna switch right into my Scizor. Now I can either predict him to stay in or just go for a U-turn, and I decided to go for the U-turn. Kind of wish I went for a knockoff because getting the leftovers off on his Landorus would have been awesome, but I'm okay with this U-turn because now I can bring out my Kabutops in the rain and nothing is gonna want to take a waterfall, and definitely not this Bisharp, so get the fuck out of here, Bisharp. I am holding my Focus Sash, so I really don't care if he wants to try to go for an Earthquake. I did get the minus attack, but it is still Waterfall stab in the rain, so Waterfall is still going to do a lot to either his Landorus or his Garchomp. His Garchomp is most likely Scarf, so I can bring in my Latios, and he is going to switch out on that. But that does not matter because I'm just going to go for the safe Psyshock, and Psyshock does a good amount of damage to his Clefable. He actually shows that he has a Protect here, and he is going to try to go for some mind games with me. Probably try to get me to use like a Draco Meteor on him. But I decided to go for the Psyshock anyway because I don't give a fuck. He decides to bring in his Greninja on this HP Fire. That does nothing. Kinda wish I went for the Draco Meteor. Not too sure why I didn't, to be honest. I'm just gonna go ahead and go into my Scizor to take the Ice Beam. And now I'm just gonna go ahead and spam Bullet Punches because that is the Technician Choice Banded Bullet Punch, and even with the Intimidate, it's still going to do a lot. I'm not too sure why he decided to go for these Stealth Rocks. Maybe he predicts me to be switching around a lot, but I really don't mind at this point. He brings in his Metagross and decides this is the perfect time for me to fodder off my Politoed so that I can get the rain back up, and then I can bring in my Mega Swampert to pretty much pretty much sweep the rest of his team. Like at this point, Mega Swampert is just going to fuck up the rest of his remaining team. Even though Metagross has the 2x speed, he has nothing that is going to kill me where I am at, even with the Stealth Rocks. So boom, waterfall, bitch. And then he's gonna go ahead, bring in Greninja, some predict my Earthquake, and get the Intimidate on me, but I really don't give a shit because I'm just going to waterfall a nigga again. Boom! Get out of my fucking face. Man, that man looks like Beethoven. Have you ever noticed that Landorus looks like fucking Beethoven? Anyway, he decides to forfeit right here and not let me get the official sweep, but when his Garchomp came in, I would have definitely outsped, go for the waterfall, and definitely finish off his Garchomp. So that is how you use Mega Swampert with this team. I had to get rid of the... who was it that I had to get rid of first? The Clefable, I think, and the... actually, his whole team I could have just pretty much fucked up with Swampert. Maybe Clefable would have been kind of an issue, but it's just a matter of getting the Mega Evolution safely and also the Water safely, which is pretty easy with a defensive Politoed. But yeah, I'm really liking this team with Mega Swampert. I really feel like the coverage in this team is really good, and it's a really good setup for Mega Swampert and Kabutops, and Swift Swim is just definitely one of my favorite abilities. It's so much fun to use. If you guys use this team, let me know how you like it. And yeah, expect more videos since I will be doing a lot of Showdown videos now, trying out all the Megas because they are super exciting. And yeah, I'm really liking Mega Swampert. I hope you guys are doing well, and please don't forget that you are amazing and I love you. And you're just awesome, okay? You're awesome. Also, I hit 5K. I don't know if any of you guys saw. I'm trying to think of something awesome to do for that because that's crazy. You think of like 5,000 individual people and then they all just, I love you guys so much. Okay, alright, this video is getting way too long for my comfort, so I'm going to end it now. Okay, I love you guys. Bye!